What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out.
Breaking here at 6 o'clock, a student accused of sexually assaulting and then trying to kill his teacher. Thanks for joining us. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Christian Cáceres. The 8 News Now I-Team's David Charnes digging into the investigation. And David, you have reaction from both the staff and students?
Yeah, the incident just the latest in reported violence inside our schools. And those we talked to today say this is just a boiling point. The head of the teachers union saying maybe teachers shouldn't come back after spring break until more is done to protect their safety.
If what happened yesterday does not enlighten the community as well as CCSD, I don't know what else is it going to take.
The president of the Clark County Education Association says enough is enough.
Is it going to take someone dying at the hands of a student, whether it's another student or a staff member? We have to have some immediate interventions to figure out what to do.
What to do after the latest case of violence at CCSD. Sources telling the 8 News Now I-Team a janitor found this teacher in her classroom after school Thursday. According to police, she was in her room when this 16-year-old student came in to talk about grades. At some point, police say that student got violent, punching and strangling the teacher until she lost consciousness. He's also accused of sexually assaulting her. Students out of class Friday afternoon say they were stunned.
After that situation, everybody's just weirded out.
They say this teacher is well known and well liked.
Crazy, to be honest. Never really thought that this could actually happen at the school.
With school now closed for a week for spring break, the union president says teachers want to feel safe when they return.
They want an immediate intervention to happen to occur to make them feel safer about being on those campuses.
And in a message, CCSD Superintendent Dr. Jesus Jara says he is in part devastated. He also says, quote, "Our hearts are heavy because of the violence committed against her, and we pray for her full recovery." Now,
I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. All right, but being serious, man, what type of teacher was this, man? Is she one of those teachers that be getting criticized for dressing inappropriately? Was she a beautiful woman? Did she do anything to this student that made him want to attack her in the manner in which he attacked her? Now check this out. A 16-year-old student has been charged with attempted murder and sexual assault after getting violent and strangling his teacher in a dispute over his grades last week, Las Vegas police said. Officers were called to a high school in the 1100 block of North Lynn Lane on Thursday at 3:30 p.m. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said in a news release. While police did not disclose the name of the school in the release, Clark County School District Superintendent Jose Hara confirmed the attack occurred at El Dorado High School. Officers found the female teacher being treated by medical personnel for multiple injuries. According to the police, she was hospitalized and said to be stable. The investigation found that the student went into the female teacher's classroom to talk about his grades, according to the release. At some point, the suspect got violent and began punching the victim. He also strangled her until she lost consciousness, police said. The suspect fled and later was found by other employees. He was taken into custody and transported to the Clark County Detention Center on charges of attempted murder, sexual assault, battery with intent to commit sexual assault, first-degree kidnapping, and robbery. He has not been named as he is a minor. But he's in the county jail, man. He's in the detention center, right? So he should be named as a person that did this, right? What do y'all think about this situation, ladies and gentlemen? Are teachers dressing too sexy? Are they becoming teachers at much younger ages now? You know, back in the day when I went to school, I would always see my teacher and be like, these old ass women, these grandmothers, they used to be the teachers, somebody that was nurturing. Now you got big sisters and you got aunties, man. You got sexy moms. I just did a story about some sexy moms, or some moms that thought they were sexy. They were twerking at a high school basketball game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these students, male students and female students, have been sexually assaulted. All they doing is repeating the cycle, ladies and gentlemen. You know, is mental health and physical health the reason that this occurred? That could be true. But it could also be the actions of the teachers, man. We got to look at the teachers. In the last few years, we've been seeing more and more teachers arrested for sexually harassing students and even having sex with students. So this ain't that far-fetched. This student could have been in that classroom lusting over this beautiful young teacher. I'm not sure if she was beautiful or young because they did not show her, but I can imagine that she was. She was well liked. You know what I'm saying? She was admired by the students at this school. So they want justice. They're going to get justice. But it's just a fact, man. You know, as a man growing up or going to high school, I would never think this can happen in the school. Where was everybody else at? Where was other teachers? Nobody heard anything. The bumping, the moving of furniture, the screams. Nobody heard nothing. That's crazy. Schools should be filled with parent volunteers from the community. But who knows what type of household that this young man grew up in that he would do something like this to his teacher. But I need y'all to tell me in the comment section. I need y'all to tell me in the comment section how y'all feel about this horrible story. You know, I don't want to put the blame on the teacher and say that, well, maybe she was dressing sexy, but that's what they say about women. You know what I'm saying? She was dressing risque. You know, she was outside at night. Now it ain't safe to be at a school. Gentlemen, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife. I'll be back later with more news and commentary. Peace.